There's some good banter in there.
Yeah. Hopefully there's good banter in this one. So we
We need the
are.
whiskey for that.
Yeah, we don't have any whiskey this time.
I don't know if it
it's
wasn't
gonna
a
be as
Tuesday
good.
midday.
But we're for part 2 of what I thought was a 1-part series.
Just wait till parts 3 and 4.
You're right. I am the DM Brian, and
Just Barth Hogsbane.
who's a bard.
Half-elf bard.
Yeah, half-elf bard.
I am Baldarian Buffelheim, a Tabaxian monk.
Yep. All right. Well, when last we left our heroes,
When last we left our hero.
they were at a monastery named Amcithrin, and some serious demonic shit happened, and they decided to beat feet into a cave.
Yeah.
It was a hesitant decision, but a decision nonetheless.
It was a good one because
Yeah.
I would have killed you.
Yeah, it was
And,
one that was heavily leveraged against the high likelihood of death.
Right.
So there was no other option.
And then they went through the cave, had a couple encounters there, and ended up in a small village of Myconids, which are fungus people.
We were amongst
What, the
Vicodin.
leader-
And they are
named-
definitely not edible, correct?
So they have fungus
Among us?
growing on them, and they sometimes can pick them off. They know which fungus it is, and they'll pick it off, and then they'll eat it, and sometimes they'll get high, sometimes they won't.
That's odd. So they eat themselves?
No, just like the gross.
I call
Or
it
growths on them.
auto cannibalism.
Right.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I bathe myself, because I'm a cat.
Sure. You lick yourself, it's
That's
fine.
right. It's
I don't know
awesome.
if you ever get
Feel-
high off of it or not.
Feels good.
Right.
Real good.
So, you guys stayed the night. You partied with the Myconids, whose leader's name is Jeff, because I couldn't come up with a better name.
A lot of Jeffs out there.
Yeah,
There's
Real
so many-
common,
there's so
real
many
common name
opportunities.
like Muhammad.
Yeah. Anyway, so the next morning comes around, and the Myconid village is real nice. It's very colorful, bioluminescent.
Mm-hmm.
You assume it's morning. You can't really see the sun.
Sure.
But it's nice and all, but probably not a permanent home. So it's up to you guys what you want to do.
Can I evaluate the overall real estate and kind of see what kind of investments can be made?
It would be probably a fairly poor. You can roll for it. Why don't you roll for it?
Is Thud still around?
Thud is still there. Yeah.
Is there a chief leader we can speak to?
Yeah. So if you ask Jeff, he says, "Yeah, our leader is actually his name's Dave."
Okay.
Except he's a little bit slow. The fungus people, they speak a little bit slower, kind of like a high person. It's like, yeah, that's Dave, man.
Listen, bro.
It's like as he's
Yeah.
eating the stuff on his
Pretty
arm.
much, bro. Okay.
So-
Yeah, our leader's Dave.
bro.
Can we? I want to ask Dave about the attack on the monastery, if they know anything, and then any nearby people villages.
Oh well, Dave's not here, man.
That seems
Okay.
that seems convenient.
Yeah.
I can answer that.
Okay. I want to hear what you got to say then, bro.
What was the question?
So, do you know what happened to the Amcrithin monastery?
Well, we heard some shaking, or we felt some shaking. We didn't know what was happening above the ground, but shaking's not usually good, man.
So you're saying that the shaking could have originated from beneath the earth?
Well, we didn't see anything here.
So, are there any nearby villages?
Oh yeah.
Which way do we go to get to the next village?
Oh yeah, you go out that little entrance over there, or the exit.
Okay. Is there any particular dangers or anything we should be wary of in terms of this next traveling?
Well, you could slip and break your ankle. It's kind of slippery.
No, I'm pretty acrobatic.
Oh, all
This
right.
dude can do aerials. It's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
while
No,
playing the lute.
No, sorry.
That mushroom go down wrong?
Yeah, the mushroom went down wrong. No, the exit's just out there, and then there's a road outside the mountain.
Okay.
And but we don't go out there. It's kind of light. We don't like the light very much.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys are a little
kind of hurts.
tasty looking dudes.
Besides, we got everything we need here.
Okay. Do you have anything you could give us for our travels?
Oh yeah, I got some of these. And he pulls some stuff off of his arm.
Sweet. I'll take those.
Yeah.
What did I just get?
We'll roll to find out later when you eat it. Yeah. That's
Okay. You ready to leave? Can you think of anything else you want to do while we're here? Like,
Well, I have some questions as well.
oh, okay.
But first of
Let's
all, I noticed you said Dave's not here. What's your name?
Jeff.
do it. It's Jeff.
We met
You're
yesterday.
Jeff. Oh, you're Jeff. I
Yeah.
gotcha. Sorry, I was confused. Yeah. Anyway,
It's
okay.
okay.
So Jeff, I noticed that this village obviously has resided underneath the monastery for time immemorial, and the people in the monastery apparently didn't realize it was here. So, do you have any maybe passageways that connect to the monastery that people have been unaware of?
No, the monastery's like really far that way, man. We're under a mountain.
Okay. Cool. Well, how did you feel shaking then?
Well, it's just like, "Ugh."
Can you do that again,
It's
but
like,
maybe more animated?
"Ugh," like that.
Okay. All right. So, are you suggesting that the shaking is? I mean, it's not. It didn't come from the monastery, basically.
I don't know where it came from, man.
You
It was just
felt.
shaking.
The ground was shaking. Something was shaking.
I was just sitting here.
The mountain was shaking.
I was just sitting here next to the pond. He just points to like a little bit of a gathering of water.
What he's asking is there any significant oil and gas development going on currently?
No.
Because that's clearly where this geologist is headed.
No, I'm curious if there are any other passageways through this mountain that might be only known to you that would allow us to maybe get a peek either inside or even from afar as to what is going on at the monastery, but where we could also not be in any direct danger.
No, the only way to the monastery is back the way you came from.
Thanks, Jeff. That does.
Oh, you're welcome, man.
Does me a lot of good.
Would it be worth persuading him to give us like secret info?
Why don't you make an insight check to see if he's being honest with you?
Oh, that's a good.
Okay, I've got +5. What do you got?
You can both make it.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
20.
Yep.
Did not get a good roll.
I don't know if that's 6 or if it's 9.
The dot
6.
goes to the bottom. That's 6 plus your.
Insight's 1, I think. So.
Oh, I got 5, so I got an 8.
Yeah, you think he's being honest.
Oh, okay.
You don't think he's hiding anything.
And he's already offered us some mushrooms. Or some weird fungal growth. They could be warts to them, though. I mean, that's essentially a wart.
Yeah, you don't
He
know.
gave you a fungal wart.
Yeah, myconid wart. That's the name of that item. Go ahead and put that down. That's,
Gave
a,
you
that's
a-
a good name for the item.
And I got 2 of them.
He gave you a myconid wart.
Wart. W-O-R-T.
Okay.
Okay, so Dave, Jeff, there's only one path
Yeah,
out of
Dave's
here.
not here, man.
Jeff, there's only one path out of here, right?
Oh, there's lots of paths, but that one will get you to a village.
Oh, okay. What do the other paths lead to?
They go to other like ponds, and one goes to where there's bats, and
I dealt with the bats. I don't want to deal with the bats again.
yeah, then don't go down that one because there's a lot of bats.
Can I send Thud on some sort of excursion mission where I'm like, hey, you go deal with the bats and see if you can find some treasure for me and come back?
You get the impression that Thud is like home. Thud's gone off and like.
So Thud's not coming back.
Thud's just chilling here.
Okay. So he seems like he's not being as agreeable. May need to give him one of these warts to get him drugged
That might
up a
be
bit.
that might be a worthwhile endeavor. We could see if we can bribe.
You want to drug a Goliath?
No, we could just bribe him. Bribe him with something. I mean, obviously he lives there, so I'm assuming he's had interactions with their Myconid warts many times before.
The
Maybe it's
Myconid,
something.
the Myconid people seem to know him.
Yeah, they know him, so
they know him pretty well.
maybe that's something he'd be interested in, getting a wart from us.
He can probably get a lot of warts.
Yeah, well, still.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna want that.
What about? I mean, could you introduce us to this large, imposing individual over here? We didn't really catch his name before. He was. I've heard people mention Thud. I don't know if
Thud?
that's right. Yeah, that guy. Can you introduce us to him?
He's pretty cool, man.
We had sort of a bizarre encounter with him before, but he was obviously very helpful, but we were not in the right environment to.
Yeah, he kind of lives here sometimes, like when it's every other week or something like that. He comes and he goes.
Where is he the rest of the time?
Not here, man.
Do you want to introduce us to him?
Yeah. Hey, Thud. And then Thud comes over. He's like, "Hey."
Thanks for saving us, Thud.
Yeah,
you really got us out of
thank
a
you.
bind.
Yeah, no problem.
I'm Jizbarth Hogsbane, half-elf bard, and my traveling companion.
Baldarian Buffelheim, a Tabaxian monk from the Catherine Monastery, as you know.
Those are pretty big names.
Collapsed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we're pretty big people.
Yeah. Especially me.
Some might say that. As an 8-foot, 300-pound person who's got a towering over you.
Yeah. Relatively speaking, we're pretty big people.
It's clear that I need to have an arm wrestling contest with Thud. How do we make that happen?
Oh.
Need to establish the dominance.
Yeah, Thud's willing to do that.
Okay, let's.
So
I need to roll.
the way that you do that is it's a.
I feel like this is a very bad idea.
Just an arm wrestling contest.
Well, I know, but why don't we offer Thud a wart? And,
if I win, Thud has to do as I say.
He says he's got plenty of warts.
What do the warts do, Thud?
Well, some do certain things and some do others.
What are some of the
Some will
certain
get
things?
you high. Some will make you see things. Some will make you stronger, and some will make you faster.
Is there a way that we can tell?
No, it's kind of luck of the draw.
It's just luck of the draw.
None of them are really
Wild card. This is what
none
we
of them
use
are really
later on.
bad. Like you don't have none of them negatively affect you. Other than one time I got one and I got really high. And I didn't move for a while.
I think I'm going from drunk monk to drug monk.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So the way that you do, if you want to do a contest of strength,
Yep.
is what we're going to do.
Yep.
Is you roll a d20, I roll a d20.
Okay.
And we both add our
Strength modifier.
strength modifier. Hold on a second, I gotta answer this. I'm gonna pause the recording.
Yep.
Okay, sorry about that. So the contest of strength is let's just straight up roll a d20.
Is it my
and add
saving
your-
throw or just my bonus here under strength?
I think it's your saving throw.
Okay, so +4 strength.
Where's the saving throw? Where's that listed?
I did not do well. So we're gonna re-roll because we didn't actually roll yet.
No, I rolled. What'd you get?
Oh,
I got an 11 total.
Yeah, he just crushes you.
Dang it!
Okay.
Darn it!
Way to go, Thud.
He's like, what?
Congrats.
I don't know what you expected.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
Congrats, Thud. I've been meaning to ask you. You obviously were there to witness what happened at the Amcathrin Monastery. Have you ever seen anything like that happen
No,
before?
I've never seen anything like that before.
You ever
in my
seen
life.
any of those creatures?
I've seen the cultists.
You've seen the cultists. Where
The
did you?
blood cultists.
Where?
Occasionally, I'll see them when I'm wandering in the mountains.
Any particular region of the mountain?
No, just every once in a while, I'll see a couple of cultists.
What are they typically doing when you see them?
They're either trying to smuggle something or.
Do you know what they're smuggling?
No, never tried to mess with them.
Is there anything you can tell us about them?
They don't look like good news. I don't really have any other information on them.
Is it easy to identify them?
Oh yeah, they look like cultists. They're
Like
like robed.
robes?
Yeah, they've got like robed and shit, and they're usually pretty pale skinned.
They're robed in shit. Okay.
No, they're
They're
wearing robes and
definitely.
shit.
I know.
They're
I'm kidding.
they're pretty. They sound like shitty cultists, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go after the bats.
You don't want to. I mean, it sounded like there was a passageway that we could go to that'll take us to another village.
Yeah,
Is that-
that sounds like.
He says, yeah, this cave goes out to it's about an hour to the road, and then another 3 hours to a town called Tristram.
Okay.
Have you ever seen any of the cultists hanging around that area before?
No,
No?
I don't usually make it that far east.
All right, that sounds like maybe a
Let's
safe
do it.
bet.
We
Yeah.
will move forward through that path.
Oh,
Wait, is
say-
Thud coming with us?
No, I'm gonna stay here.
Okay, bye, Thud.
All right. Say hi to Deckard for me.
Wait, can I not do like
Deckard?
a diplomacy
Deckard.
check to convince him to come with me?
You can
Yeah.
try. He's gonna stay.
Well, I'm not. Well, hold on, dude. My charisma's 16 plus 3. I feel like I should have the ability to potentially talk him into it. If
Mine's-
can't I do a charisma check?
Mine's
I mean,
15
you-
plus 2.
Sure, why not? Go ahead.
All right,
Dang it. Dang it.
8, and then how do I know? My persuasion is plus 5. That's 13.
Okay. I got a 20, so no.
Piece of shit.
Someone's
By-
got them
by the
weighted
way, I don't
down.
know-
By the way,
See,
your
look.
name is the sound that my turds make when they hit the ground.
That's fine.
I'm not getting the good rolls today, see? It's
By the way, I don't think I've.
because I'm not drinking, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't think I mentioned this in the last session, but if you roll a 20, it is an automatic success.
Gotcha.
If you roll a 1, it is an automatic failure. I don't care how much pluses you add, it is automatic failure.
Okay.
I roll a lot of 20s in life itself.
Did you say Dextered?
Deckard.
Deckard.
Yeah.
So you're just
Who's
you're just
Deckard?
pulling-
Yeah, he's a really old guy. He runs the town.
Okay.
So we're
So we need
we're-
to look for Deckard.
We're playing Diablo.
So it sounds like.
Deckard and Tristan. You caught on that quick.
Yeah, the minute you said Tristram,
I don't.
It's on the map. That
I only played that Diablo games for.
It's on the map
Part
that
of
I
my
gave
life.
you.
All right, so let's head to
Oh, I didn't know.
Let's head to
Yeah.
Diabloville.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys head out there. I think you both have night vision, so you don't need torches.
You have night vision?
I think so.
Awesome.
I'm a half elf bard.
No,
that's
not
right.
important. Not really.
Sorry,
important.
yeah, I know. Let's keep moving. I need
And
to-
you make it out to the road, and it's a fairly it's a fairly well maintained road. Just sort of dirt. There's a couple of wagon trails here and there. It's kind of dry in the region that you're in, so it's not really like rutted or anything like that. And you can make it out to Tristram in like 2 or 3 hours or something like that.
Okay, so Tristram's one way. I'm assuming this road goes a different direction. What's the other direction?
The other way, you know that your monastery is to the west.
Okay, so
And you overlooked this road, like you were near this road when you came across the field of dead bodies.
gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so sounds like we should progress at a normal speed towards the village.
Yeah, you don't really see it. It's pretty deserted here. You don't really
Sure.
feel threatened or anything
Cool.
like that.
Cool.
So fast forward to when you're in Tristram, and you come across a
Pub.
very, very small town. There's 2 buildings.
One's a pub.
Kind of. One's sort of
It's
like
an opium den.
one side, kind of a.
Either way, it's a win.
There's 2 old wooden structures. One of them is sort of a blacksmithing,
It's diversity.
like
An old
slash
wooden
stable slash greenhouse. It's multi-purpose, kind of half. Not really an enclosed structure. It's just like half open to the, elements. And then the other one is a little bit bigger. It's sort of like a tavern slash gathering hall. Again, multi-purpose because there's not a whole lot of buildings, and you get the sense that people kind of live in there. Maybe there's some rooms and things like that.
Okay, so we'll go to the tavern and order a beer.
Yeah, as
We
you
need to inquire about Deckard.
We can do that too.
as you get to the door opens before you get there, and an old man kind of slowly not stumbles, but slowly just goes out of the door and then closes it, and then he turns around and he's like, "Oh, visitors."
I'll just give him a bro nod and continue inside because I really want that beer.
Okay. Hey. Okay. Yeah.
I'm assuming this is Deckard, and we need to speak to this dude.
Yeah. No.
You okay,
yeah,
man?
Beer's in there. If you want to go get it.
Cool, let's go so we can talk and have a beer.
Oh.
Yeah, join us.
Let us
for a
purchase
pint
you a
of
beer.
Oh,
frosty
I
ale.
love beer. Yeah.
Venus herself would be jealous.
That's
Yeah.
right. Now, how much does a beer cost? Because I got like 5 G's on me, and that's not a lot.
No, it's pretty cheap. It's a couple of maybe a silver piece.
Silver piece.
How?
What's the conversion rate from gold piece to?
I think it's 100 to 1.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
I have
So it's,
So we're getting drunk.
it's insignificant enough. Don't bother taking care of it for right now.
Do
Wow.
I have any gold?
Buying
on me?
around for the house. Here we go.
So you walk in,
I don't. know
and
if I do.
there's it's a very small bar. There's a guy behind there. His name's Ogden, and there's a guy in the corner at a table. There's only like 2 tables, and he looks pretty drunk. The guy at the table,
Mm-hmm.
and Deckard's like pulls up a couple of stools to the bar. He's like, "Why don't you stay a while and listen?"
Sounds great. Barkeep,
Hey,
I would
that's-
like a
that's
beer.
Sorry, I need to just pause this for just a second.
Yeah.
I don't have listed under my stuff any gold pieces.
Oh, don't worry about it for right now. We'll fix that. For
Okay,
next-
that's fine.
next thing. You, there's nothing to spend.
Beer's
money
on me,
here.
Cool.
bro.
Cool.
I got you covered.
Cool. All right. So, now we're back. We're sitting with this guy, and he's joining us for.
Yeah.
Are you Deckard?
Where did you come from?
We came from a small Myconid village within the mountain as we fled from the Amkethrin monastery that was
Oh.
attacked by blood cultists. I wished to defend it, but it was too overrun.
That's a lot. Did that happen all yesterday?
Yeah, that's why I need this beer.
Okay. Well, drink up. Did you see Dave?
No, Dave wasn't there, man.
Oh, you must have talked to Jeff.
Yep, we sure did. He gave us some useful info that got us here.
Yeah.
Are you Deckard?
Yes, I'm Deckard. Deckard Kane.
Thud told us to say hello.
Oh yes. Yeah, Thud.
Is that it?
Yeah.
How do
he
you know
seems to-
Thud?
Oh, he comes in every once in a while. He helped me move a boulder one time. It was this big boulder. Man, you wouldn't have thought anybody could have moved it, but he just like moved it all by himself. And yeah, he helped me clear the path up to the statue.
He got beat by like a bitch and some.
Oh, I doubt that. I doubt that.
He couldn't handle one slime. He did beat me in arm wrestling. So what statue is this that he
I was
helped you
gonna
clear
lie.
path
I was
to?
gonna lie for you. I was gonna say that you beat him too.
I totally beat that dude.
See?
Smoked.
Oh, the statue of Bahamut.
Ah.
And he points out the window, and there's this very massive statue of a dragon up the mountain.
What is the significance of that statue?
Oh, don't you know?
No, that's
No.
why I'm asking.
Oh, it's a long story, and I'm not going to do the long
We'll
story.
take the cliff notes.
Yeah. So he rambles on. He's a talker, and I didn't feel enough context to fill that. But essentially, what he's getting at is Bahamut during the Great War several hundred years ago. Bahamut saved. I don't know what the right word is, but essentially all of mankind. But it's humanoids, it's elves, and all that stuff. He essentially saved the land of the good, and in exchange for his mortal figure. He's a god, but he
Sacrifices.
essentially sacrificed himself. But gods don't die. Gods just get transferred to another plane. So he sacrificed his existence on this plane in order
To save man,
to save mankind.
humanoid kind.
Humanoid kind. That's right.
Fantastic, man.
Yeah.
Sounds like Bahamut sounds like a
Yeah, he's
real bloke.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. And then he goes on to say that Tristram is really just a staging point for people who want to pay respect to Bahamut. So it's an easy travel up to the statue and back. It takes about an hour to get up there and then an hour to get back. And people, their worshippers can stay here and rest and get what few supplies are available, and we sort of maintain the statue as best we can.
Okay.
Do you have any supplies that could help us on our journey?
Yeah. There's like some shovels and some food and like a bit of hay.
Cool. So I got a shovel. Food.
Can we
hay.
take it, or do I need to?
Um,
Does Tristram work on a barter economy, or what's the?
He says you're welcome to it.
Awesome.
But he wants to go back to the what you saw.
He wants to go to Amcrothin?
No,
He wants to go to
Could you
Mycon.
describe? You said something about demons.
Yes. There was a cultist group that were summoning demons outside the monastery.
They
He
magically
strokes
incanted
his
some-
long beard. That's very concerning. Very
Yeah.
concerning.
Yeah, I thought so too. Would you like us to take you there?
No. Oh no. Definitely not. I don't want to go there.
Have you ever seen these cultists before?
I've seen cultists before.
Do they come here?
No.
Where have you seen them?
I saw them long ago. It's a funny story because I was just a young lad, and he goes on.
Abbreviated
and on. You're like, holy shit, stop.
I immediately regret asking this
Just
question.
send me a tabaxi mail
Yeah.
so I can just.
But
read
he
it later.
eventually gets to the point of like, oh, the cultists want to fulfill the prophecy.
What prophecy is this?
Oh, I can't remember exactly, but it goes something like this: when the dead three rise in the darkness of the moon, the material plane and the abyss will become one.
So it went from something like this to
I think he says exactly
incredibly specific prophecy.
Yeah.
Probably should write that.
Yeah, I feel like. Is there any way you could repeat that? I feel like that's
Yeah. Oh, I can say it again for sure.
please.
Yeah.
I can say it with like a Scottish accent. Well, no. He doesn't
When
know
the
what Scotland
dead
is.
three.
Yeah, he was English in the game.
rise.
Yeah. When the dead three rise in the darkness of the moon, the material plane and the abyss will become one. And you know where you're standing is essentially referred to as the material plane.
Sure.
In the darkness of the moon, the
I'm-
what in the material plane?
The material plane and the abyss.
Material plane and the abyss become one.
Yep.
So when the dead three, who are they trying to?
Who are they
summon?
referring to?
He says, "Oh, the dead three are the old gods, that provoked the war, the Great War, several hundred years ago."
Oh yeah. So
So Gary,
One of them is
Carl, and
yeah,
Bernard.
I'll pull up the,
that's what I'm writing down.
yeah, Gary, Carl, and Bernard. You can.
I mean,
stop.
even when they get eventually summoned, I'm gonna be like, ah, shit, Bernard's here.
Gary.
You old SOB. We gotta send you back.
I'm gonna have to look at something. Well, one of them is Bale.
Oh, and then
Christian.
B-H-A-A-L.
and then Mephisto.
No, I almost went that route, but no.
Okay, so we got Bale, aka Gary.
Mercol. Bale is the Lord of Murder.
Yes, I know.
Bane. Burn is the Lord of Darkness.
Bane will be Bernard.
And then Mercol, the Lord of Bones.
Will be Carl. It works out great, actually.
What's Bane? Is the Lord of what?
Darkness.
And Mercol is Lord of Bones.
Yep.
Do you know how any
Wow.
of these would have to be? What has to happen for one of these to be summoned? Do you know?
I just know what the prophecy says, but
Gotcha.
you know what would help you?
I don't.
There are ancient, and he goes on and on about ancient treasures and things like that.
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah, there's an ancient treasure near here. Not a lot of people know about it. It's in this cave. So you go off the path and then kind of go left and
Of
then
the
you
path
kinda,
towards the
towards
Bahamut?
Yeah, and then you go left a little bit, and then there's this interesting rock over there that kind of looks like an orc, but it's not an orc. It's just a rock, and blah 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 blah. And then there's an entrance to a cave, and then there's several trials that you have to do to go see this thing.
trials.
Cool.
Yeah.
Like
What
how
kind of
many
tra-
aerials?
Well,
Yeah, exactly.
I haven't done it myself, but I'm told that there are 3 trials, and each one has a tip.
A tip.
Yep.
Just the tip.
Yeah, that's really all I wanted.
The first one, you must stray away from the path of evil.
Stray from evil. Cool.
The second one, you must
Tough.
pay homage to the true savior of man.
Cool. So we get to go see Bahamut, pay homage to the true savior.
Okay, pay homage to Bahamut.
And then
Man.
the third is ascend the 7 heavens of Mount Celestia, and at the top will be the sacred treasure that will help you see.
So it's not like some gear that I can equip. I'm a monk. I can't use a lot, so they're probably gonna sell this.
I've been told that the sacred treasure will show you what you need to see.
Okay. So how does one pay homage to Bahamut?
I don't know. I've never been in there.
Really, you've been here like this whole time, and you
Well, it's dangerous.
you maintain the statue.
I'm not going there. I'm old.
Well, how do people pay? How do people pay homage to the statue itself out there?
Yeah.
Well, they kind of kneel in front of it.
And do what?
Is that dangerous?
You
Neil?
know, they say
Is the ground made of
they
spikes?
say a prayer or something. I don't know.
I feel like you should know because you
Yeah.
kind of work in this area. a bit.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I'm
Well, I don't
disappointed
go
by
there
your
very
lack
often.
of knowledge. Disappointed. You're the worst caretaker ever. You're the curator of this.
I was about to start a really cool brawl in this pub with you, but I've lost all
Yeah, it
interest.
is.
There's only like 2 other people.
Yeah,
there.
we were gonna murder them.
I mean, I need things for my quest.
That is correct.
Yep.
All right. Well, it sounds to me like we should head up that path towards Bahamut. We need
Yeah.
to, at the very least, pay homage to the true savior of man.
Yep, but real quick, we'll shotgun some beers before we leave.
That's probably I you know what? Can we shotgun some mead? Maybe do some keg stands.
Sure.
Some mead keg
Sure.
stands.
Ogden is happy to help you out with some beers, and Farnham notices that you guys are getting a little drunk, and he just raises his glass and nods and continues with his drink.
Whoever that guy is.
Who is it?
He's the town drunk that's in the corner.
Let's go talk to him.
Yeah, I feel like a town drunk always has some tales.
Plus,
Hey.
I really want to see what a drunk person sounds like right now.
Me too.
I can't really do voices because of my throat. I'm gonna try.
God, he keeps blaming the throat.
It's really annoying. It's like, hey, how's it going?
Hey, buddy. This is better.
You're crazy, bro. I like it.
We're doing well. Who are you?
Hey, Farnham.
Farnham.
What do you do around here, Farnham?
I kind of just drink.
Do you have any useful information about the Bahamut statue?
Yeah, it's over there.
Great.
Have you ever gone up to see the statue?
I've been talking to.
Let me buy you a beer and see if that helps get you
Jog
to
your memory.
get you to tell me any secretive information you might not otherwise divulge.
I love beer.
Okay. Well,
He,
Okay, bye.
He gladly accepts the beer, and he's like, "Oh yeah, Bahamut, yeah, it's up there. It's up there."
Cool. Bye. Let's go outside. Let's stop by the blacksmith. See if he's got any quests for us.
Yeah. Is there a blacksmith?
Yeah. There's a blacksmith. He's working away on some horseshoes.
Okay.
Cool.
As you go in there, but you don't really notice many horses. There's really just the one.
So he's making games.
There's one like almost
Horseshoes.
skeletal-looking horse. He's still alive. He's just old and fairly malnourished
Sure.
horse, and he's making a horseshoe.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
What's the blacksmith's name?
What's your name, blacksmith?
I'm running out of voices. I only got like 3 voices. I'm not a dialectician.
You're not a grandmaster.
His name's Griswold.
Okay, Clark.
That's right.
Yeah.
Come on,
Clark
Sparky.
W.
What do you got?
Yeah,
what do you got for
Sparky.
sale?
Oh, I got a short sword.
That's it?
You have anything?
I got a shovel.
I already got 2
Yeah,
of those
we
from the
got
bar
shovels.
for free. You're not running a great business here.
I got a pickaxe.
That sounds promising.
Now, are these the kind of tools that help us in our venture to, like, if I find a mineral deposit, I'm going to use the pickaxe on it, I'm going to collect some...
Are you asking Griswold or are you asking me?
I'm asking you. Like,
No, probably not.
okay, then I don't want a pickaxe.
Well, yeah, I suppose. I don't know. I mean, we're about to go into a cave.
Yeah.
Do you have any torches?
You guys, I think you guys have some torches.
Oh, yeah, I have the Explorer's Pack, which
Yeah.
has a torch in it,
Yeah.
I think.
I have a diplomat's pack. I think mine is more.
I think that actually does have some torches.
Yeah, you have your diplomat pack
And
has
plus
like a
you-
list
but-
of Trump tweets.
You
that
guys can
bring
go
up.
both see in the dark. At least I know he can.
Yeah,
Um,
that's not all I can do in the dark.
fair enough. Fair
He put his
enough.
finger in my butt last time, so
You weren't supposed
So as you're talking to Griswold,
It's Clark.
Deckard followed you out there, just general vicinity. He's not.
Oh,
well, the town has 2 buildings, so
Yeah, so he's just.
leaving one building automatically
And
guarantees
it's like
he's in the vicinity.
It's like kind of right next door, so he's just kind of like is
Yeah.
outside.
okay.
A guy comes down from the statue of Bahamut and collapses, and he's kind of bloody.
That's a
Ooh.
bummer.
And then Deckard goes over there and he exclaims, "Kale, are you all right?" And Kale says, "There's people in the cave."
Is he dead?
No, he just kind of passes out.
So
Oh, okay.
the cave that we're trying to go to undergo these trials, apparently someone else is also trying to do the same thing.
Well, I'm Deckard. I forget what voice I was using for him.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Deckard says that
You're a master dialectician. so.
I'm a master dialectician. Deckard says that he doesn't tell many people about the
About the cave.
about the trials. I think he thinks that people know about the cave, and there's rumors that there's a treasure in there, but he doesn't tell many people about the tips
Sure.
to get
Okay.
through.
So, is it worth it to check on Kale, a medicine check, or get him back up on his feet?
Oh, there's a guy that comes out, and his name's Pepin,
Oh, so Pepin.
and he's like
It's convenient.
he's kind of like a cleric.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's convenient. Oh, so I'd like to do diplomacy to Pepin because he sounds like he's got some useful abilities to me. I'm going to bring him along on these trials.
No, Pepin's not going to go anywhere.
Man.
How
Limiting my
about
options.
I use my art of persuasion to persuade Pepin to let Kale die in the streets?
You didn't mention Pepin in the bar.
No,
I didn't see Pepin in the bar.
He's going to help Pepin. Or
Kale.
Kale. Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
we need to use the art of persuasion to create the art of the deal here.
Yeah.
Convince him that Kale dude will be fine because he's got Deckard.
He's not going to. That's like sort of his thing. You can't persuade somebody to do something that they would absolutely not do.
Okay.
You can sort of like push them over the edge if they're like 50.
Well, how about
Oh, gotcha.
Pepin? You appear to be a medicine man of sorts. Do you have any I don't know,
Potions?
yeah, maybe vials of I don't know, healing serums that you might be willing to part with?
make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Okay.
A 1.
You rolled a 1.
Yeah, I rolled a 1.
Okay.
Okay, you failed.
So 9 plus 5, 14.
Yeah, he says that he has a potion that would heal you.
Okay.
For sale for 2 gold.
For 2 gold.
Yeah.
You want to go in with me?
Can
Well,
we-
do I have any gold? I told you this.
Yeah,
there was a problem.
how much gold do
He
you
had
have?
5.
I don't know how many beers did I buy? Should I still just say 5?
Yeah, just
I ran
you,
out
You
of
got
time.
5 gold.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will
And
purchase
what's-
that from him.
Oh yeah, that's right. You don't have a background.
No, my background is that I woke up surrounded by murdered.
Just write. I know you have more than 2 gold. Just write -2, and then we'll figure out how much gold you have. Because I forgot to roll for that.
Sweet. Give me that potion.
You'll roll more than 2. I promise.
Okay. Well, I was going to say maybe we could split it. Maybe go halfsies, but that's fine. I'll just take it out of mine. That's fine. I'll take it out of my purse. Don't you worry.
I bought the beers, man.
All right. Well, still, I got a. Now I get to.
cheapskate.
Where do I add it? I add it under my equipment.
Just,
Yeah, I put it in
write,
equipment.
potion of minor healing. I think is what it is.
Yeah, potion of minor healing, not minors healing. You know, we are not getting pedophile yet, but here.
Oh, I thought you meant like minor, like someone who works in a mine.
Yeah.
Either or. They're both
All right.
bad jokes.
So, but what did we get from the
bar?
guy before? We got a shovel, some
We
hay.
each got a shovel and some hay and some food, which we will need for the trials.
Okay, so we got food, shovel, hay, potion of minor healing. Okay, well, one thing I'm kind of seeing here is that in order to pay homage to the true savior of man, I mean, obviously we could probably just kneel or whatever.
Well, the trials are inside the cave, so we
Yeah.
got to get
Yeah.
to the cave first. So let's
Yeah.
head up to the statue first, because I'm assuming there's enough distance that we don't need to start sneaking around yet,
Well,
right?
that may be so, but it is this one. I mean, it sounds like maybe we just need to kneel at the statue, and that counts as one of our trials. Is it or is it separate?
No, it's inside the cave. It's
all
something you'll have to do inside the cave. I mean, you can waste your time. That's fine.
All right, no, that's fine. Well, don't worry.
Okay, so you guys are going to the cave?
Yeah,
we're going
let's
to the
go to
cave.
the cave.
But I mean, I want to, once we get close to the cave, I want us to slow our approach and make sure that in case we watch.
You just sneak it up.
Yeah.
let's sneak in there.
All right.
We do
So
perception.
So you guys make your way up to the cave.
Perception check it.
Why don't you make a sneak check? Sneak.
Yeah, my sneak's not great.
8.
Plus.
What is it? Stealth? Is that what it's supposed to
Yeah,
be? or-
stealth.
So mine's 10 total.
Mine's 8 plus 0, so 8.
Okay. You kind of.
I'm the most conspicuous
The
person.
loot is still sticking out of your back.
You can.
Where's Thud? We need
I'm
the
wearing
master thief Thud.
I'm
here.
wearing a bright pink tunic, and my
So it's still. It's still.
Your charm is
pretty
through the
far
roof,
away.
though.
It's still
What?
pretty far away.
Okay.
So you accidentally kick a little bit of gravel, but then when you look and you can see 2 figures and a gigantic lizard,
Okay.
like a horse-sized lizard.
Okay.
But when you kick the gravel, you stop, and they don't seem to notice you.
Okay. So we've got 2 dudes and a giant lizard.
yeah.
Yeah, 2 dudes and a giant lizard.
Are these? I mean, I think we need to investigate a little bit. What are these 2
So
dudes?
if you need to get a little bit more
Perception
so they
check?
don't see you, make another stealth roll.
Sweet, I got a 20. No, I mean, I rolled a 15 plus my stealth is
12.
6.
Okay, that's
21
good
total.
enough to get
21
you
total.
within earshot of them,
Okay.
and you can see that they're 2 humanoid bandits, and they're kind of arguing at one another. They look kind of beat up, and they're arguing about who wants to go try in the cave next.
Ah, okay.
So
So
he's like, "This better be fucking worth it."
now it's a horse lizard. Will it like
And,
hay
yeah,
or
the
will it like
lizard-
food?
The
lizard, the lizard, is sort of tied up,
Okay,
like how you tie a horse up
gotcha. But it's still
nearby,
Yeah. So
and
let's
it's got packs on it.
packs.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's
They're
let's
empty.
throw some food his way to kind of preoccupy him, and then we can jump the gun on the 2 bros.
I think that's probably a pretty fair.
You may want to check your spell list.
Well, I have
Oh,
True
animal.
Strike,
Animal
and
head
Vicious
thing.
Mockery, and actually my spells. I have Comprehend Languages,
We're good. You can.
Animal Friendship.
Yep, that's what we need. Let's get friendly with the lizard.
I've been known to stroke a lizard.
Yeah.
Healing Word
Yeah.
and heroism. I don't know what any of these mean, but they all
I don't
sound
know what
pretty stellar.
heroism is.
Where's
And
the
you have one spell per day or 2.
I get 2 per day, and I have unlimited cantrips, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So vicious mockery
So-
and true strike. I don't know what they do though.
So if
Animal
you
friendship seems like a good thing to use.
if you
Yeah.
did animal friendship, he would immediately be on your side.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I feel like I should.
Well,
You're within range that you could do that now.
so would that alert them to our presence?
let me check.
Because I will sneak around the other side, if so, and get to the other side of them, of the animals. And them. So that way, when he uses a spell on them, they'll be like, hey, what the? Now the animal's against them, and then I could come from behind.
Yeah. I mean, originally I was just thinking we would do a kibble check.
So you're within.
I would love that.
You believe that if you took a piece of food and cast a spell, you can do it within 30 feet. But you have to say something, so they would probably hear you.
In order to do the animal
Mhm.
friendship.
I think it's
Okay.
worth it. It's worth it if you get it right.
Well,
You just have to
okay, but hold on. But before we go down this path, let's talk it through. How about maybe you, Baldarian, should get into an attack position. Maybe you should flank them and get into an
Yes.
attack position
Yes.
in case I alert them and they become hostile.
I would like to do that.
Okay, so the way that it is that they're sitting closer to the entrance. The horse lizard is
Horsard.
Yeah,
It's fine.
is strung up a little bit further away from the entrance, at an angle away, like not directly between you and them,
Mhm. Off to the side.
off
a
to
little
the
bit.
side a little bit, within 30 feet of you, of both of you right now.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's a little bit of an overhang where the cave goes, above the guys.
Oh yeah.
If you want to do that,
Yeah.
or you can try and circle around because they're both kind of facing the cave.
Right.
You can try and go near the horse lizard.
No, I want to go to the overhang, and I'll wait for him to obviously be successful with animal friendship.
Okay, so in order
Because
to
J Bro is gonna nail it.
to do that, you're gonna have to make another stealth check.
I got a 17 plus
Nice.
6
He
is
got
a
it.
23.
Yeah, absolutely. You are like
Yeah.
you're like a fucking chameleon. Nobody fucking sees you at
I
all.
didn't-
Nobody sees Baldarian the Buffalo
You
Hind.
just you creep up. There's a little bit of shrubbery
Cool,
that you just
cool.
perch behind.
I'm gonna hang out here in my turn,
Yeah, you're probably within about 20 feet of both of them.
and I'm ready to pounce, not
Okay.
unlike an actual cat.
All right, and I am going to cast my animal friendship spell to the tune of "Giant horse lizard, befriend me."
That is excellent.
That
Animal.
was absolutely lovely.
Thank you.
So
But I have alerted the two guys.
They're like,
Worth it though.
who has such a majestic voice?
That actually, in all fairness, he may have a point. I may have actually had, because my performance is incredibly high and my charisma is so excellent, that they may not be hostile towards me. They may be like,
Yeah,
what
Colt-
was that majestic...
Cultist 2
Song.
is definitely going, hey, he might be the missing
Well,
piece
we don't know if
for
they were cultists.
our,
They were just-
cult band.
So the way this works is you have a spell check of 13, and the horse lizard has to roll above a 13 to be successful.
Why do I have a...
So you got to roll
What
a
was
20.
of 13? What are you saying?
Yeah, so your spell check, based off of your charisma,
Oh, okay. Spell
is
save DC.
13. So
Yeah.
if the horse rolls below a 13 or lower, it is charmed.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
If it's above, then it's not charmed.
That's fine. The odds are in my favor.
Mm.
God damn. Really?
So the
So I
lizard
just wasted
The
my
lizard-
spell.
the lizard takes the food and doesn't seem threatened by you at all. But it's not charmed.
Okay.
And then the two guys are like, "Hey, what are you doing to my lizard?"
So they are
that's
turned.
our lizard.
They turned around now.
Yeah, they see you.
Okay, so
They sort of stand up and look at you, but they're not immediately like charging you with swords
Gotcha.
or anything like that.
play them a song.
Sorry, good sirs. I did not see you here. I just saw this majestic beast and thought he deserved a delicious snack. I am sorry, I didn't
Oh,
mean to...
Spot. Yeah, Spot's a good lizard. We like him a lot.
Yeah, he is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, he goes over and he kind of pets Spot and he's like, yeah, we wouldn't be able to get down this. I mean, we wouldn't be able to move things without this lizard. Not up and down the mountain.
So one of the cultists is now over by the lizard, and the other one's still
It's
there.
not a cultist,
They're not
they're
cultists,
bandits.
bandits.
Okay, so one of the bandits is still at the cave
Yeah.
thing.
The other one kind of walked maybe 10 feet and is like,
Good time to jump down and take him out, maybe. Or do you
I
want to
feel like-
you want to persuade a little
Well,
bit?
my persuasion skills are pretty impressive, so I just
So,
want to say that
yeah.
I probably feel like I should try and persuade these individuals
How'd
to
that animal handling work out?
to
I'm just
I don't know, maybe give me an opportunity to earn Spot through a jaunty.
sure, sure. What are you trying to do?
I have no idea.
persuade.
Really don't. I could put on a. I'm trying to think. What the hell would be worth their time?
What are you trying to do to the people? Are you trying to distract them or?
Well, ultimately, I'm really just trying to get them to just fuck straight off. That's really what I want. But I want to keep Spot.
You want to keep Spot?
Yep, Spot is a must.
This guy let it slip that Spot was needed for something. So, I'm assuming that maybe this lizard, I don't know if it's because he can climb up walls and maybe that's necessary.
Yeah,
but he obviously is needed for something inside of that cave, and so now I want him.
You can make a nature check to see what sort of things the lizard can do.
Well, is there any way I can, since I'm charismatic, how about I ask them?
Yeah.
Well, what are you guys doing here? What is your goal?
Yeah, make me a
Just gonna be chilling.
Just stay in position.
You're just straight up asking. You're just straight up asking him.
Get ready to murder.
Make persuasion if you're just straight up asking.
Okay, just persuasion check.
Yep.
9 plus 5.
14.
14.
It's like, we're just trying to get some, we're really poor, and we heard that there was some stuff in here that we could get and sell.
Oh, cool. Do you guys need some
No.
help?
We're fine.
No?
Just
I can be a great musical accompaniment.
no.
Aerial specialist.
Yeah,
Really?
I have an ability to do cartwheels without using my hands. You have no idea when that might come in handy.
The other guy's like, Greg, what the fuck are you doing talking to that guy? Let's get back in the cave and get back to work.
So, Greg, I got your name. What is your name, fine sir? This is my attempt to distract him. So.
It's none of your fucking business.
Oh.
It sounds,
Wow, no need to be so hostile.
This is our cave.
Actually, the cave belongs to the earth. I'm part Native American. Okay?
then my name-
we do not. We do
I
not.
am
own-
132nd.
Yes, I
Then
am
my
132nd Cherokee.
Then my fucking name is Earth. All right, this is my damn cave.
Sounds like I need to pounce on the earth a bit here. If
All right, I feel like now I need to do eye signals to Baldarian to decapitate. This
Greg's
prick.
like, something wrong with your eye?
it's a twitch, bro.
It's just a twitch. Kill him. Twitch.
Okay, are you gonna attack?
Yes.
All right, you need to roll initiative.
20.
Murder
Did you roll a 20?
Yeah,
I
you
rolled a
rolled
20.
All right, you go first.
Okay.
So I roll 2 dice, right? Wait, don't I get it like a sneak attack? Do I have that yet?
No,
No.
the way that
I don't have it yet. So.
No, sneak attack's like a rogue skill.
Okay.
You may get a surprise round on the first guy.
Okay.
What about vicious mockery to stun them?
Now's the time for that on Gary.
So
I feel like I should. Greg.
Is it
Well,
Greg
who's
or
the
Gary?
other guy? The other
Oh,
guy's
you
named
rolled-
Earth.
you rolled
You
two.
said the other guy's named Earth.
So I'm
I feel
rolling-
like I should viciously mock Earth in order to just completely
You gotta roll for
incapacitate
initiative
him.
though.
Okay. All right, it's fine. No big-
You don't. I'm already gonna kill Earth though. You should
15.
You
so
should vicious
I feel like-
mockery the other guy.
Okay, so the way that it works is they got something. So both of you will go first.
Yes, of course.
Now, you can go first because you rolled first. However, you can wait or ready an action until he goes or delay. So that'll just like take you out of the order and then slot you back in
after him.
if you desire. You don't have to. I'm just
Do
suggesting.
you want to vicious mockery Earth first?
Yeah, I feel like I should. This guy is quite threat. Well, you know what though?
But
This might be shit. Thinking this might be an opportunity though to if maybe we both just attack the same guy, maybe it'll knock him out. So maybe I don't even waste my vicious mockery. Maybe we just make an example of Earth, and Greg will just go.
offer some diplomacy to him.
Yeah. Because Greg seemed amicable.
Yeah,
but
he really
Earth
did.
is really needs to die. So I'm just going to go ahead and
gonna
put my
kill
rapier up
the
his
Earth.
pee hole.
So sorry.
I'm gonna roll
So
to attack that, I guess.
Are you gonna attack now?
I'm going to
or-
pounce
okay.
on him and
Okay,
attack.
go for it.
Okay, so I didn't. Did I get a surprise round or? How did that work?
I'll give you advantage.
Okay.
No, you gotta attack first.
Oh,
You don't automatically hit. No, D20 to see if you hit.
Oh, I rolled a 20 first. A 20 already. Remember? For
That was your initiative.
Oh. 14.
Not bad.
So advantage. How advantage works? 14 hits. Let me just go ahead and say that. 14 hits. However, you can roll again.
Mm-hmm.
And I encourage it. And see if you roll a 20, and you do more damage.
Nope.
Advantage. You roll twice and take the higher of the two.
Okay.
So you jump down and you punch.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Okay.
I do a double fisted bam onto his head.
Dude, double-fisted hammer punch? Damn.
All right. Roll damage.
Okay, 2 dice.
No, just one. So yours is a 1d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
Your punch. Yeah, just 1.
4.
So 8 damage.
But don't
Yeah.
I get 2 attacks?
That was a strong punch, and he kind of reels back from that.
But I mean, don't I get 2 attacks, right?
You do get another one, so you can attack again.
Okay.
No, you
4 again.
you have to roll to hit the other attack.
Oh,
Yeah, so D20
I'm gonna save that
again.
one. Oh man, a 5.
Plus
By what?
your to hit.
Oh, 4.
Oh, no, it's,
initiative is 4.
It's over here. It's on your
6.
6.
So I got 11.
No, that misses.
Get him, Get him, Jisbranthian.
See, that's another thing. I don't have any of those lists. Oh, I do. Rapier piercing. I just have
Right.
attack plus 2.
Yep.
Okay. So I need to roll now?
So what are you doing?
Well, he stunned him. I feel like I should just jam my rapier in his pee hole, like I said.
Yeah, you can walk over and stab him.
Cool. Do I even need to roll?
Yeah, you roll to hit
5.
plus
What is it?
2.
5 plus 2, 7?
So that's not enough. However, I vaguely remember you having inspiration if you would like to use that.
Yeah, I'll use it.
Okay.
Need to kill this guy. 16!
All right, that is definitely a hit. Roll damage, which is this guy.
This guy?
Yep.
2?
That is enough to kill him.
Yes. I'm going to kill him.
Yep. No, I'm.
Jab.
You already did it. You don't get a choice.
Cool.
You already stabbed him.
Sweet.
You stabbed him
He's
in the
dead.
chest.
What? I was very specific about what I wanted to
Oh, it was
do.
Beagle. You missed.
Yeah.
It wasn't a 20.
All right.
It's a really
fair enough.
small target. for
That
Beagle.
is very true, but I felt like my precision was pretty good. All right, so he's dead. He's been stabbed.
He just collapses in a heap. And
Greg.
hold on, I'll wait till Aaron comes back. But essentially,
I need
the
water.
horse is go get a water.
A horse surgeon. Do you want water?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
So he took him out, huh?
Yep. He's dead.
Earth is dead.
He went and stabbed him.
Should be eating this, but I don't care. I'm on vacation. in 12 hours. Tomorrow, not today, but...
Pre-vacation.
Mm-hmm. Cool. So what's Gary doing now? Is he stunned?
He looks sort of surprised and shocked that you killed his sort of buddy.
I think this is a good time to offer some sort of diplomacy his way. See if he wants to either walk away from this, no harm, no foul,
Yeah,
leaving his valuables.
Yeah, so it's not your turn. However, you can intimidate Greg if you so choose.
I can intimidate him.
You can intimidate or diplomacy him, or
Okay.
you have because you have a move. You moved. You have an attack, and you can do something minor, which this would qualify as minor.
I'm gonna diplomatize.
What
this
are you
motherfucker.
gonna say?
I'm gonna say something along the lines of, "Look, Greg, I didn't want to kill your boy, but he was getting hostile. We just witnessed my man's home here get taken over by blood cultists, and we don't have time to waste on assholes like him. So
Okay.
you have the option.
Roll a.
Do you want to die, or do you want to leave us with your horse lizard?
I will let
fine.
you do either whichever one you want, persuasion or intimidation, whichever one's higher for you. Check.
Which one's higher for you?
Persuasion's higher.
Roll
So-
away, baby. Damn it.
3 plus 5. 8.
You killed my buddy. That's not cool, man.
And now we're gonna kill
then
you.
And then he pulls out a crossbow.
Wait a minute!
Damn, Gary!
Time to do some aerials. Hit a moving target.
And he's gonna attack you. The horse lizard is startled, but he's kind of tied up, so he's not really going anywhere.
Of course not. Stay there, Spot. We'll be friends in a moment.
He misses the fuck out of you.
All right.
All right.
Baldarian.
Well,
Sorry,
your
Gary.
turn.
Time to attack.
I thought his name was Greg. Did I say Greg? or
Greg?
Gary?
No, it's Greg.
Never mind. I got a 1.
You have a second attack.
18.
Yep.
All right. Roll damage.
3 plus 4 is 7.
Okay. He's still standing, but that was a strong punch.
Of course it was.
Okay.
That's all the kind of
I'm
punches
gonna-
I do.
Loot bash this fucker in the next week. 15!
That's a hit. Roll damage.
Yes! 5!
All right. That's enough to take him down.
All right, sweet.
Search the
And
bodies.
the lizard is really like freaked out by that because he killed it right next to him.
Okay.
Okay, so time to animal friendship
Yeah, I feel
him
like
again.
animal friendship.
You can either do animal friendship, but if you don't want to waste your only remaining spell slot, you can just try an animal handling check to see if you can just calm him down.
Oh, I'll do that too.
Okay, yeah,
Can
my
we both
animal
do it?
handling's not bad.
Yeah, you can both try.
Okay. 9 total.
15 total.
You're able to calm him
Whoop
down.
whoop!
I stroke the lizard's snout.
Yeah,
And then
Among
I lick
other
it.
things.
yeah.
Lick its tip.
He kind of goes towards your pocket for another like piece of food because he saw you. pull a
Okay,
piece of
yeah,
food.
Yeah,
yeah, that's
seriously,
fine.
yeah,
I gladly.
This is animal handling, not fondling.
You're right.
animal manhandling.
Yeah. All right. So you guys got it.
Okay, would like to search the bodies and the packs
They have
the
a
lizard
couple of
had.
short swords. There's one light crossbow.
Why don't you take the crossbow? Because I
there's
can't
some-
use that. But I can use
Yeah,
a short
that'll work.
sword.
I'll take a crossbow.
There's
Sweet.
some pretty shitty leather armor.
Is it better than what I currently have?
No.
I mean, do I have a
And-
weight limit?
And there's a couple pieces. There's like 3 or 4 pieces of gold.
Okay, I'll take
No.
that.
So do I put the crossbow under my attacks?
You just put it in your inventory for now, and then we'll figure out a attack later. You have a crossbow attack.
No, I
Oh.
just wrote it in there.
Yeah, just write light crossbow.
what does the lizard have?
Under the attacks part or under here?
Under there for now. We'll add it to your. I don't know if you're skilled in that or not.
Okay.
We'll have to check.
But I don't want to weigh it down. So we'll figure it out. Okay.
And leather armor, right?
You can take leather armor if you want, but it's kind of grungy. It probably wouldn't sell for very much.
Is it better than what I'm currently wearing?
You're wearing better leather armor.
Okay. I don't want to become over encumbered.
Right.
I've played games on this before.
What does the lizard have on? Well, he had those packs on him.
The packs are the packs are empty. You get the impression that whatever they were going to steal, they're going to put in the packs.
Gotcha.
And take the lizard down.
Now, if we go into this cave and leave Spot, is he still going to be here when we get back?
He's tied to like a tree or something.
I don't want the cultists to like randomly show up and
There's,
kill him.
You haven't seen any signs of cultists.
Better not.
Do we need to, I don't know, like hang the bodies up as a lesson?
No, there's two bodies in a pool of blood. That's pretty good. I mean,
All right, cool.
Let's go ahead and dismember and put a sign, make their body
Do I need
parts
to
into
draw
a sign that
symbols
says
in the
stay
blood or
out.
anything?
You're welcome to if you want.
I'm going to draw some penises in the blood.
Okay, fair enough.
Do I need to roll for that?
No,
Creativity check.
That's an easy one.
Okay.
Pictogram or pictograph
All right,
check.
so there's the cave.
All right. So I know they said they sent somebody else in there, but so we don't know if he's alive or dead. So let's sneak on into the cave.
Yep.
There was a third guy?
Remember, they said who's going in next.
I thought they were just arguing.
Yeah, they're arguing to each other.
Oh,
Yeah,
you said
so
that.
now they're
Who's
both
going
dead.
in next.
Well, they were taking turns to who was going.
Remember, he said
and
they were both
trying
looking
the
pretty
trials.
beat up. So
Gotcha. Okay. Then let's sneak on in there, just to make sure. Let me know when we get to the first room.
Okay, are you guys lighting up a torch?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
yeah, we don't really need to, don't we?
Why do you even have to ask, dude? Of course I remember to light up a torch, but even though I have night vision,
So you guys walk in there, and it is dark. It is really dark.
not for me, it's not.
And the torch goes out.
Okay, I've got night vision.
I asked you that just so I could say the torch goes out. No, it's fine. It's pretty much a straight shot, and you do see light at the end of the small tunnel.
I'd like to. Is detecting traps a skill?
It's
or
a
is that...
perception check.
Okay, let's go ahead and do that. Just make sure. You never know. 14 plus perception
You don't find any traps.
is 2, so 16.
No traps.
No traps.
Okay.
Okay, let's move on towards
Yep.
the light.
So you get to the first room, and it's a fairly decent sized room, and they're from you enter, and then there are 3 paths you can choose to exit, and
Okay.
above each path are dancing lights,
Dancing lights.
blue like small blue dancing flames.
So there are 3 paths.
Yeah, so remember we have to.
We have to stray away from the
evil.
path of evil.
Yeah.
Are one of these the path of evil?
What are the lights doing above each door?
As
Yeah,
you get
is one
closer
of
to
them-
the doorways, they each flame or a group of flame above each door coalesces into a symbol.
Okay, what are the symbols?
Yeah.
Make a religion check.
Mother.
Okay.
Made a terrible mistake. I got a 9.
18 plus 1, 19.
Okay,
Okay.
you got it. Good.
So-
I got 9 total.
Even with your 9, you recognize one of them as the symbol of the Immature.
Sweet.
Ooh.
Sexy. But he recognizes the other 2, which are...
I'll tell you in a second. I'm trying to find the right fucking dice.
Making my wizard staff over here.
Here we go. Okay. You recognize that you do, even though you failed your check, you recognize the second one as the symbol that was on the
The ground, the one that was magically
no
tainted by
what's
the cultists?
what's the quasit that you killed.
Does he have a
Same
symbol on him?
Yeah, he had that open, not the eye one, right? No, that's the orc one is the eye.
Yeah, and you recognize the other one as Baal.
Oh, okay.
Baal's the Lord of Murder, so...
And the closeted is definitely not a good guy, so we're going down the path of Ilmater.
I am with you.
Clearly.
All right,
We're
so
going
you
down
guys
the
go
path of
in,
Murder.
and then
And die immediately.
as you go down the tunnel, it becomes again pitch black, and then you keep walking, and you come to what looks to be the same room.
Okay.
And then
So now, are there 3 new symbols?
there's 3 new symbols.
Okay,
okay.
so we need
So roll
another
another
religion check. 20.
Well,
I
So
fucking
you
crushed
got it. So there is Auril,
Oral, okay, my favorite.
Oh, Ariel, the Disney chick.
Baal again,
Okay.
Bale again.
and then Malil.
So I
so-
love to get Malil Oral.
So I'm going to assume that you're not going to go down the path of Baal.
I don't
Right.
want to go down the path.
That's
of
not
Baal.
the one we like.
Can I do a?
Yeah, you'll know. I'll tell you in a second.
Okay.
He's going to
cool.
tell us what they are. Please, thank God.
Yeah. Malil is the god of poetry and song.
I feel like Malil was
And
made
what was the
for
other one? I said?
For real?
Arl.
Jizbath Hogsbane, half elf bard.
Whole ass bard.
Arl is the goddess of winter.
I think we should go down the one of poetry and
Yeah.
song.
Yeah. Who
Okay.
doesn't?
Malil.
All right, you go down there, and then you get to the same room.
Okay, so let's do another religion check. We
Okay.
gotta-
No, wait. 3 more new symbols?
Yep.
Oh, okay. 4.
Okay, 9 plus 1, 10.
That's good enough.
Thank God, because we are not doing great here over on my side
Okay,
of the
so
table.
you get Merkel, which was the
No,
god.
that's the Lord of Bones. We
Lord
want to
of
stay
Bones.
away.
Yeah, we're killing.
You get Chante.
Devontae's in
Yeah,
this?
I went to high school with her. She was not the
Chante
nicest.
is the goddess of agriculture.
Okay.
And then Lovitar, which is the goddess of pain.
Okay, we're going down the agricultural
Yeah,
chick.
so we
path.
had, so far, what is Ilmater again?
So
He's
it
the
had
god
one that
of-
represented me, one that represented you, and then
then
now we're
one's-
representing what Bahamut protects, which is that land.
I'm randomly rolling, guys.
Oh,
Okay. Well, that's fine. I was trying to assign some meaning. Okay. That's
Yeah, I
fine.
know, wow.
That's fine. You guys can do that. That's fine.
Way to take away from the
Yeah,
story
exactly.
there.
You piece of crap.
Gosh.
You should have
Okay.
planned this out.
So you go into that one, and it becomes pitch black again.
Okay.
And then when you go into the next room, it's a little bit less well lighted. There's not a whole bunch of ambient light. There's a couple of torches on the wall that seem to be magically burning. And then you come into a room with 8 statues that have they're metal heads of the dragon Bahamut in
Okay.
a circle around
Okay.
a symbol of Bahamut on the ground.
Okay.
So
Well, I feel like we need to pay homage to the true savior of man.
we don't know how to.
So
Maybe.
there's 8 different statues, and they're all different colors.
Okay.
Can we do all
Um,
different colors? What colors are they?
So there's one. Do you think that they're made out of different kinds of metal?
okay.
Would a perception check help? Or
Yeah. Can we do a perception check? Or is that an investigation check or something?
Yeah, you can investigate it. So, yeah, go for it.
8 plus
Hold on, that
2
went
is
off
a
the table.
10.
10, and then I have plus 3 investigation, 13.
So when you get closer, the symbol, the
one on the floor?
yeah,
Okay.
the one on the floor. They all have. You don't step on the symbol or anything like that. You're just getting close. Each dragon in front of it, they all face towards the center. They all have a lever right in front of them that
Okay.
you would have to like kneel down and pull.
Okay.
And then there's scorch marks on the ground
Scorch marks where?
on the symbol. Like something is burned on it.
Yeah.
before.
Okay, so I get the impression that when you kneel down and you pull it, many of them will shoot fire out because it's a dragon. So
need to
we
have
need
something
to.
there. Pay
Is there
homage.
any one symbol that hasn't?
You can't tell all the symbols on the ground. They all kind of go to the same spot.
We
You
need
can't tell which
to-
one.
Okay, but
We
We need
there's
to put the hay on there and pull the lever because the hay
In order to pull the
represents-
level, you'll have to be on the symbol.
Oh.
and we might
I
burn.
can't do like an
So we
Indiana
have
Jones
to. So
Spot, get in here.
Is there an order to this, or is it just about pulling the right one?
Make me a perception check.
I got 17.
I got 12 plus
So
1, 13.
That's good enough. 17's good enough. You think that you just have to pull one. You think that if you pull one, it'll be good, and then the rest will be bad. If you pull the right one, it'll be good. If you pull the wrong one, it will burn you.
Okay.
So What are the differences between? So they are different. How do I tell what kind of metals they are? Like, how do I tell?
Make an intelligence check. Just straight up intelligence. Your intelligence bonus.
10 plus. I add the 2 here for the.
Yep.
So I got a 12.
Nothing.
Well, I mean, do I have to roll, or is it just what I have?
You have to roll.
Yeah.
And then add your intelligence bonus.
My intelligence bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got 3.
So no.
Good.
So I got a 12.
Yeah.
So I'm dumber than rocks.
You know
Got them aerials.
that there's
What I lack in
the
intelligence, I make for in amazing acrobatic moves.
the different metals are silver, platinum, copper, gold, iron, bronze, chrome, and cobalt.
Okay.
What did Deckard say? Can we? I'm assuming there's some sort of journal. Can you repeat everything that Deckard said?
Nope.
What?
I don't. I mean, I have what Deckard said as far as the trials go.
But he
He said, "Stray away from the path of evil," which I think we've done. Now we're at the point where we need to pay homage to the true savior of man, which is what's the Bahamut. But then we have to ascend the 7 heavens of Mount Celestia.
I think
So
we're at the pay
don't-
homage part. So, but did Deckard actually mention anything about certain metals?
Why don't you make, because I glossed over a lot of the details, why don't you make a history check to see if you can remember.
Of course, I fucking can.
13.
6
Yeah.
plus 2 is 8.
So you remember that he said platinum.
Okay, pull the platinum
Platinum.
leather.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, I think we should pull
Platinum
the
leather.
platinum.
So
Chick.
No, as you step up, which one are you pulling it?
You've got the potion.
I feel like, yeah, I feel like,
No, I'll pull it. I've got more health points.
well, that's possible. I was also going to say that I feel like if I were to die in the story, it would still go on just fine. I'm really, I've offered
you're the heart and
nothing.
soul of this team.
I really have offered nothing at this point. So.
You just made a good history check, otherwise he was going to guess.
Yep. So, so I'll stand on it and I'll pull the platinum.
So as you walk onto the symbol, all of the dragon's eyes glow red.
Okay.
And then,
I pull the platinum leather.
are you going to kneel and pull it, or are you just going to pull it?
I'm going to kneel. And
I think you should kneel because we have to pay homage, so you have to.
Yeah, I'm kneeling like a
All
boy.
right. As you do that, you hear a click, and you hear gears turn, and you see a passage open up on the far side.
Sweet, let's go.
Yeah.
Yep,
Well
that's how we
done.
do it.
All right. So
I feel like we should just maybe leave some hay, just as a
It's like dollar bills, y'all.
make it hay. I make it hay. I
Yeah.
make it hay.
all right, the third trial is you come to a 20-foot wide by 20-foot tall
Penis.
hall of sort of mirrors. They're half mirror, half window, and the windows you see are outside. You see the cave and the dead bodies and the sky above the windows, and it's like a tube of windows.
It's a tube of wind-earers.
Yeah.
So let's make probably
Yeah,
a
let me
perception check, maybe.
Yeah, I feel like
Yeah.
a perception check could probably be pretty good.
13 plus 5 is 18.
2 plus
So you don't
1
know-
is 3.
You don't notice shit, but you notice that when you walk up to these windows, they reflect all the objects that are on the inside of the tunnel. So, like, if you put your hand over it, you'd see your hand, but it looked like it was floating in the sky from outside. And you see a very faint words written on each pane. And there's 4 panes across. There's 4 panes along the wall. There's 4 panes on the ceiling. And then there's 7 panes deep.
Okay, what
What
do the words say?
They're written in Celestial.
Great, I can read it celestial. Read them
All
out
right,
loud.
and
This guy knows.
Comes in handy.
They are you recognize. Make a religion check.
13 plus 4 is 17.
They are randomly scattered names of the 7 levels of Mount Celestia.
So we have to start with 1. So which level is 1?
You want to go lowest to highest?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because we're
So
ascending.
Yep.
the stairs.
So, describe to me what you're gonna.
Meeting still going?
Yeah.
Oh no! It's a dinner gun meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
You got any sandwiches
describe to
for
me
these
exactly
meetings or
what you're gonna do.
We need some sandwiches.
Are you gonna like hopscotch it from 1 to 2?
Yeah,
to 3?
1 to 2 to 3, making sure. Yeah, that makes
Okay.
sense to me.
Yeah, I think so. Since we know that there are 7 symbols,
And it's
Yeah.
7 panes
we
deep.
and we need to jump between the
Okay.
symbols.
So
So make a dexterity check to see if you can do that.
We've already established that my
13
aerials are disgusting.
plus 4 is 17.
Okay. You're able to easily do it. You hopscotch all the way across.
Cool. Does he have to do it too?
Yeah,
Or
I
we
feel
good?
like I don't
Yeah,
necessarily
no,
need
if,
to.
if he, yeah, you need to do it if you're gonna do
Are you
it.
sure? Sure.
So
I think I get to.
Well,
because
I carried him on my back.
I advance
fallen under their
vicariously.
you're going to have to. He's gonna have to point out which ones are correct.
Okay. I got a 19.
So yeah, you're easily.
Dude, them aerials, bro.
I
I
know.
have to know. Is that a microphone?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Why?
because
we're
we're
posting
recording.
these on.
Dude,
Am I being recorded right now?
Yeah.
yeah.
Why are you recording it?
For entertainment purposes.
Go back and listen to our first episode. Start it about
The
20
first
minutes
episode's
in.
pretty excellent.
It's pretty hilarious.
It really is.
Because we were drinking and having a good time.
Yeah, this one I think has been slower because we weren't.
Where
drinking.
are these episodes at?
It's
on YouTube.
He emailed it out.
On YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I didn't email it to him, but I can send it to you.
I thought you.
I just sent it to the D&D.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay. So.
Yeah. It's funny.
It is funny.
So there's another dark hallway
Of course.
with some stairs.
Nothing is dark for me, dude. You might as well not even say
No,
there's a
it's like
hallway.
it's magically dark. It's magically you
What?
can't see shit. Yeah.
That is
And the
magically
And we
bullshit.
know that torches don't
But
work.
Yeah, but there's a stairway that you can see that's dimly lit
Okay.
with sort of a white eerie light.
cool. Perception
Well-
check for traps.
Yeah, fair enough.
I got 9 plus 5 is 14. Just make sure.
Yeah. No
we're good.
checks. No,
Okay,
no
cool.
traps.
Head for the stairs, bro.
3 plus 1.
You're pretty
Lots
sure.
of traps.
You're pretty sure there are stairs.
You're pretty sure you have no idea.
So you go up there, and then as you get closer to the top, there's sort of like a fog rolling down the stairs that kind of disappears as it comes most of the way down the stairs. And as you get to the top, it's very well lit with very bluish white light. And there's an sort of angelic creature standing behind a pool of water.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I perception check who the hell that is, or do I just need to go up in it? Is it a hostile or
No,
like
he's just standing there.
just standing there?
Yep. Angelically, very levitating off the ground about.
Yeah,
half a
I think
foot.
this bro is cool. We should just go up and be like, hey.
Yeah, I feel like we should probably just approach him, but non-hostily.
Yeah, I agree.
And just inquire as to.
So we're
who he
approaching
is.
like this, like, hey,
Yeah.
we're
Yep.
we're cool, bro.
Yeah, and I'm gonna keep
going
going
on?
like this. I'm gonna keep going. All three trials done and dusted. I'm showboating,
Boom.
but in a very,
Respectful way.
very respectful way.
Yeah. All right. Well, he says, "Welcome. I am ethereal," in a very mystically deep voice that I can't.
Cool. We're here for the treasure. How do I get that?
This treasure you speak is the pool of vision, and he points to the pool below you.
Cool. Can we take a look?
May I swim in it?
You can enter the pool.
Just don't be
and yeah.
Just
and-
do not shit in the pool. This
don't
is
shit in the pool.
not. This is not something. You
Well,
can
now
fix
that you
with
said it, I
chlorine.
mean, I'm so tempted.
You can enter the pool to see visions of the past.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna jump right
Yeah,
in.
I feel like-
I mean, I've been running around. I'm pretty sweaty.
It's
gonna-
kind of like a one person at a time thing. Who wants to go first?
Well,
Good.
Okay. Do I need to roll a?
You were the one that read
bath
Celestial
check?
to get us across.
Huh?
Yeah. Do we need to do a wipe check so that we make sure we don't bring any
there's
poop
like
particles
There's
in?
like a mat you can kind of like dust your shoes off. You know. So you're going in.
Yep.
Okay, make me 2 saves. One is a Constitution save.
I got 16 for that total.
Okay, that's good. And then make a Wisdom saving throw.
8.
Not as good. So the Wisdom saving
Thanks.
throw is to retain and understand what you're seeing.
Oh, so I should write this down because you're not going to let me retain it.
Are you going to allow him to write it down?
So yeah, no, it's fine. So what you gather, you see images of the past, starting with Baal, and he was in his defeat.
By who?
You can't really tell.
Okay, thanks, 8.
Yep.
Fucking shitty ass wisdom
But-
check.
When he was defeated, they took a stone out of his chest and broke it into 5 pieces.
Chest.
So this is full on Infinity Stones. Just so you know.
and implanted it in 5 of his children. And you recognize one of the children as
Of Baal's children?
yeah.
So they killed the demon, but they're like, hey, let's take the things that summon the demon and put it into his children.
His children didn't like him. Most of them didn't like him.
So these are like humanoid Baal children. Okay.
They're
We
called
recognize
Baalspawn.
one of the children
Of
as
his Baal spawn.
Balthazar.
I feel like
you know Balthazar. He's your boy.
one of them was Balthazar. Balthazar dead! Oh, he got captured, so yeah, that stone's... We might as well even worry about that stone because they got that shit.
Right.
Well, now we know why they captured him.
Or Jeff got it.
And then
Oh, they captured him?
Isn't that what you said?
you don't know.
Yep. Oh, yeah, I thought that we didn't know.
And then you see an image of a gigantic, obese demon with one of the stones in his hand. And he has a symbol of that skull. What was it? The skull on the wand symbol that you saw before with the quasit.
Okay.
I really do not remember that part.
And then finally, you see an image of Chante, and in a location called New Crest Hill.
Chante?
Yeah, who's the goddess of agriculture,
Okay.
and Ilmater, one of Ilmater's like closest.
And what was the village?
New Crest Hill.
Okay, cool.
Is that anywhere near Blendingson's?
No,
Where's Grendelheim?
I know that
Alright.
Blendingson's. Is
Your
just
turn.
all right, your turn.
Okay.
So make a Constitution save.
9. Then do I have anything else that I
Add your
add to that?
Constitution bonus.
Net -1. 8. Okay.
So as you enter,
Yeah.
everything's fine.
You're good.
Well, make a
it's just,
make
it's
a
just
wisdom
water,
check.
dude.
What? I don't understand what you mean. Everything's fine. Like what?
The
Just-
force of the vision
make it-
could have
make a
harmed
wisdom
you.
check.
Okay.
15.
15 and plus
That's
1.
fine.
16.
15 is good. So what you see
Okay.
is you see Grundelheim.
Yeah, you do.
That's where you're from, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see Grundelheim.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I know is that I'm from there.
Yeah,
I remember.
You know that
I
you're from
remember
there.
my
it feels,
name.
It feels very familiar. You
Yeah.
see the location. It's on the coast. It's beautiful.
Okay, I know right away when I see it.
Yes, you're familiar. Then you see it's nighttime when you see it.
Okay.
And there's a full moon, but the moon starts to darken, and it's not like a blood moon where it turns red. It just starts to go black. And you see an image of an unblinking eye.
Ooh, I see an image of.
The orcs.
Yep, the unblinking eye.
Oh, sorry. Let me back up a second. When the moon goes black, you see a purple ring around the moon. And then you see a symbol of an unblinking eye, and then an abnormally large orc that just seems to be piercing, as he stares to you, piercing your soul with his stare. And as he does that,
Like Leonardo DiCaprio kind of piercing stare.
like
Or Keanu Reeves, like Keanu.
like
Reeves.
Keanu Reeves if you had just killed his dog kind of stare.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, he
And
John-
as you do
he's
that,
John
you
Wicking
take
your
2
ass.
points of damage, and you're unable to keep yourself in the pool any longer. You can jump out.
That water is hot. He took 2 points of damage.
And you felt like it
He
like
got hurt by water.
it's not the water that hurt. It felt like it was your your mind was being attacked.
Dude, you got mind stabbed.
Yeah.
Damn, I haven't been mind stabbed in like, I don't know, a couple hours. So that was all right. So this is interesting. So I feel like I just learned something about my past?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More importantly, are there
I-
any treasures around this room?
No.
Why not?
Ethereal says this is the treasure. This is the greatest treasure you can see.
Is there any chance that he would have something valuable on him that I could just
No.
force off?
So, I mean, I feel as though I saw Grundelheim. It had a full moon, but it started to darken. When it went black, there was the purple ring, right? But I mean, obviously, I don't
Yeah.
know if that really happened. But either way, I know that we were attacked by orcs.
Yeah. Ethereal says the
And maybe
pool shows
those-
you what you need to see.
Okay. The pool shows you what you need to see.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I know that this large, abnormally large orc apparently has it out for me. That's what it feels like.
Yep.
A little bit.
Because I survived.
Yep.
I think that's it. I'm getting it. The story is being
I would like
imprinted
to.
on my heart.
I would like to ask the Celestial what we must do now.
Leave the cave.
That's not fun.
I'm here to guide you to the pool, and that's about it.
Oh, so now we're gonna go back and get drunk again.
Can we
Are you
fast
gonna go
travel?
I'd like to fast travel back
No,
to
he's like-
Amcathrin.
He said he kind of waves his arm. He's like, "There's an exit right there."
Yeah. Just walk out that door.
Oh, cool. There's a back entrance that we could have snuck around and used.
I feel like we should go get Spot and
Yeah. We'd like to backtrack and grab Spot real quick.
Yeah.
yeah. I do notice that Spot really didn't need to be there because the treasure was more metaphysical
Yeah.
as opposed
It's like
to
the greatest treasure was really our friendship the whole time.
pretty much.
Yeah. I feel like you guys learned something today.
Yeah, no, we didn't. I learned that you're not going to be giving out the treasure.
I learned that the easiest way to kill a bandit is to have this guy
Stab him.
sneak up behind him
Punch him in the throat.
and punch him in the throat, and then I follow up with a quick.
Stab in the penis.
Well, he said I missed his penis because
Yeah.
the
He didn't
target
roll high
was too
enough.
small.
It's a really small target.
So I got his chest. I was aiming low, but you can see that I'm a very bad
Yeah.
aim.
So you guys have
Did we gain
Spot, the lizard,
Yeah.
the riding lizard,
Yeah.
and you guys can from here. It's getting a little late. I assume you go back to Tristram.
Yeah.
But that's essentially the end of the adventure right now.
Nice.
So
That was pretty cool.
Next time we'll start
This
you
is
guys
a
out.
good, dude. These two characters
Yeah.
are going to drive the story arc.
Yep.
That's sweet.
That is.
I love it.
That's so cool.
So we didn't gain a level though?
No.
What?
So I'm not delving
Killed
out experience
so many
points,
things.
and I know. I'm not delving out. You would have gained what is equivalent to about a third or a half of a level.
Well, I still remember those bats back at the Myriad place. Let's
Yeah.
just head back that way.
So
We're gonna farm some XP.
the way that I'm gonna do the experience with the levels, because there's such a big group and not everybody's gonna play at the same time, is I'm just gonna tell everybody, okay, you guys are all level 2 now, and that'll probably happen after the next adventure.
What about treasure?
So is everyone else? Are you going to do smaller adventures for everyone, or is it?
You should.
If they want, yeah.
I bet Brandon wants one.
I do too. I feel like we should do is actually just we continue on with our story, but Brandon just be the next one who
Well,
gets brought in.
Your
You need
next-
to do
the
stories
next
that
part
gets
of your
everybody
story-
at Crest Hill.
The next part of the story is in New Crest Hill, which is why I told you that.
Yeah, you should do like Crest Hills where everybody meets up.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay, you need to tell John and Brandon because they obviously need to be a duo
Yeah.
because they're like a duo in real life. So is Tim though. Tim and John are also a duo. Make that a trio adventure.
No, the next adventure is going to be everybody together right now.
Well, I know, but you need to do a prequel with John and Brandon in it because they're going to be like the comedic duo. Well, there's going to be a lot of comedic duos
Yeah.
in this.
No, well, I'm not going to do that many intros. I don't have that much intro story arc.
Okay, I'll do the next one then.
Okay. But anyway, yeah, that's it. That is
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank
the
you.
pools of vision, I guess. Maybe we'll call that here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool that. Yeah, it is cool to me that we're all going to meet up, but really, it was necessary for us to meet up before everyone else.
Yep.
That's pretty.
And
sweet.
you guys are it depends on whether you guys want. Keep in mind the character versus player knowledge. As
Right.
players, you guys can you both heard it, but if your character for some reason wants to hold back what they saw in the pool, you guys didn't see the same thing. So
I'm an open book.
okay.
It's a debate. It's a debate.
Yeah, it's up to you guys whether you share that information, but yeah, it's just something to consider.
Yeah, I got
Cool.
nothing here that really needs to be held down.
Yeah,
mean,
I feel like
if you don't want to tell me that you got hurt by water, I'm okay with that.
I didn't really get hurt by water. I got mind stabbed.
I don't know that.
And that's it.
I got brain raped.